And so I've been a parent for about a year now, which means in my mind, I've been a parent for a year and 10 months because you know how that goes. Like the moment you find out you're having a kid, it's like you start planning out their college fund and their whatever, like everything, just their whole life flashes before your eyes. So I've been thinking a lot about that. And then going into this summer, I think my mindset on parents has shifted a lot, where a lot of times I've viewed parents as selfish in a sense. Hey, I'm worried about this entire team and you're just thinking about your kid. And that's a selfish way of thinking about things. And I think, no, that's not a selfish way of thinking about things. That's actually an important lens to keep everybody, because as a coach, it's really easy for us to get not cold, but like a little bit callous to the individuals that we are dealing with because we're in charge of the whole ship. And when we're in charge of the whole ship and making sure that the ship stays afloat and is going in the right direction, we can really easily lose a pulse on the crew and the folks that are making it happen and the folks that we're in the service of. And so by having these parents that do obviously care a lot about their kid because they're their babies and they're the ones that signed up and they're the ones that pay the bills to make sure that these things can happen. And they're the ones that have to care about the long-term effects of whatever it is that we do. I think it's actually really important and healthy for parents to have a seat at the table. I think what that seat at the table looks like and when those conversation happens and how I think all that is a definite part of the conversation. However, to say that parents should just like, all right, if you trust me, now sit over there in the corner and don't say anything. I actually don't think that's not only not realistic, I don't think that's actually healthy for the overall growth of what we're doing. Because at the end of the day, transformational coaches that want to make an impact, we're not perfect, and we can very easily lose sight of our individual pieces as we try to get the whole going. And I think parents' role in that is to make sure we don't forget about the players and their personalities and who they are as people. And so that's probably been a big shift for me as becoming a parent and just seeing, yeah, I do view things differently and I see where they're coming from now. And I understand that, yeah, I spent 3 months where I got 3 hours of sleep or less. You know what I mean? And so after going through all those trials and tribulations, I want to make sure my baby is taken care of. And that's not a unreal, not unreasonable. That's actually a very valid concern. So I think that's been my biggest change is seeing parents as less of an obstacle and more of a part of the process, a valuable part of the process.